that. That's not why they called meeting. They called meeting to say, we want to tell you to step down. When the Jugunus arrived, BC Akonde and the rest of them, they don't fit tell them to step down. They said, we just want to see your face and take pictures. We'll see all of you again later. So just make sure, say, when you are talking, don't abuse yourselves, okay? Don't try to expose yourselves. Don't say anything bad, all right? And we pray that God of our land will help all of you. Any of you that become candidate is our son. Tifnumu was there, supposed kingmaker. The person was supposed to be the one we make all of them. Is sat there. And the idea say, we won't be president. Baba. We won't be president. So breakfast, everybody, it's ready. Now the delivery date are indifferent, okay? Some of us know, say, they go soon deliver the breakfast. So when they deliver them, when you become angry, I get job for you. Have you heard about the Yoruba Rescue Fund? When they decide to rubbish your hope, which we know that they will rubbish your hope. Now, person when no get hope, they hope say Nigeria will just change overnight. Give us Peter Obi. Good luck with that. Now, person when no get hope, they go up on Nigeria, say Nigeria will get better. But me, I feel give you hope here. On this platform, we feel give you hope. Something that is real, something you can relate with, something you can help build, something you can channel the energy of. Waiting you go do if Buhari saying one extend. Or if they suddenly say, gang, fellow Nigerians, who are those who will stand up for Yoruba people? Or now go enter another slave ship. God they pray. I don't think it's going to be that easy. Shay, are you with me? Because we know the intention. All right? And we know that whatever happens, Buhari will not spend a day after May 29, 2023. That is what their law says, Abi. Their law also says that it can stay beyond that if there is no security in Nigeria. So we, the Yorubas, what is our own? Did Tifnumbu and gang, have they managed to share with you if this happened? Or they are doing this, it will never happen. Mayegun forget it. They will reserve private jets and politicians that are already ready to smoke the country. You see it now. They are ready to smoke everywhere. So as it go be, if they manage, make I not even go there. So have you heard about Yoruba Rescue Fund? A centralized Yoruba platform ready to take the advocacy, enlightenment, and the real job of self-determination to the Yoruba people and to the world. A big stuff. Yoruba Rescue Fund. Therefore, tonight, I am going to use this opportunity of where DSS say if it be no election or that to tell you that by the time they get to that stage, Yoruba land will be more than prepared to fend ourselves off any other in-house arranged slavery or enslavement. That we are not just going to be saying never, we will mean it. The journey to that, the journey to break ourselves away from the shacklehold of the Yoruba political class, who have always been in conspiracy with the Project Nigeria and their other conspirators to keep us completely subdued. And therefore, what should we do? How prepared are we? Some sort of bigger questions that they kind of ask us all the time. Okay, what if the whole thing is changed? No. How prepared are you? The answer that most people just answer in a bit of one of like, we go find our way. This is the way. So follow me and I will show you more of what you are capable of doing if you are together as I am proposing Yoruba Rescue Fund. What is Yoruba Rescue Fund? Yoruba Rescue Fund is an idea of bringing Yorubas together all over the world in one accord with one message that will cut across all lands, seas, mountains, heaven, and all of that. And that message is Yoruba first. And when you say Yoruba first, we intend to show you how it is done if you actually claim to be representative of the people. Somebody or a group of people that can speak on behalf of the people. How can you earn the trust of the people of Yoruba land to make them see that Nigeria is not the only thing they can have? They have something better before Nigeria happened. And then we will show them, they will be part of it, and we will fund it. That is the fund part and the fun part of the Yoruba Rescue Fund. This is a proposed platform that is going to go into varieties of programs that are all going to be packaged as Yoruba, let's get ready, time to go home. Yoruba Rescue Fund will be the vehicle that you, as a Yoruba son or daughter, as Omoluabi from Yoruba land, a vehicle that you can board that will take us all home. We are going to fund it, we agreed. We are going to touch every core part of our people's lives. We are going to show them that they deserve better if only they have the people who have their own interests at heart. We are not just going to talk to them. We are also going to show them the sense of community building, the sense of a community goal, the sense of building a generational movement that can take us to where we dream of being, and then get rid of the cankerworms, get rid of the scroungers, get rid of the impostors, get rid of the opportunists, get rid of those who have taken advantage of us for so long. Take back what is rightfully ours by doing it ourselves. And that is what is called Yoruba Rescue Fund, that is going to go into one. We intend to touch our people's lives in education. We intend to touch our people's lives in healthcare. We intend to touch our people's lives on security. We intend to touch our people's lives in the areas of commerce and trade. We intend to touch our people's lives economically. And if we manage to build and make this platform successful, Yoruba Rescue Fund, where a pound is enough to build the nests of the endless pool of resources that will fuel all those dreams that you all entertain and all the time kind of, live with all your lives. The Yoruba nation, Oduduwa Republic, that you have dreamt about, you have wrote about, you have spoken about, you have protested and rallied about. You can begin to see it come to life when you see as many of us pick up the list, pick up the form and say, I sign up. Amen. And once you say Amen, you are those that are going to answer. If Buhari says he is extending his tenure, if Buhari says is not going anywhere because of insecurity, you will be those that will answer that, not in Yoruba land. Now, to prepare us for that, Yoruba Rescue Fund. We brought the idea. We are now building it. And we are about to launch it. And when it's launched, you will own it. You will own it. It's yours. You will sell it. You will promote it. You will live it. And you will bring it every resources that it requires to succeed. Because this is our last chance. And you are about to find out. I got teams together. Part of what they did in the first time was to put together an idea. What is Yoruba Rescue Fund? Something coming to be a vehicle to change what it is today to what it should be, and how going on and on. I got this proposal. Where is that? One moment. I have actually shared some of them on YouTube. So we came up with something like this. Where's the second one? Okay. So look at this. Yoruba Rescue Fund prototype image, the logo. So the idea is self-explanatory, I believe. Our effort is to say, join this. This is the vehicle. This is what will redefine the Yoruba struggle. This is the unifier. So we have this, and then we have this. So many people felt like we should stick to the blue circle. Some said that we should keep the red, which shows that the red outside, the blue inside, which shows that we are kind of positive inside, and then outside we are coming with another positive fire energy to push what we want as a shield. Don't try to stop us. Don't try to what do you call it, double cross us, and don't try to break us or what have you. So as a shield outside, and the vehicle inside the logo is the vehicle of the fund, which is now coming to Yoruba land. Now you see our people, the family that is standing by the road with their load. These are those. This is you, as a community, as an individual, as a group all over the world. So this image represents something like a family, and the image of a woman pretty much looks like represents the motherland. Let's call it the motherland. So the motherland that gave birth to all of us as a republic, the Yoruba Republic. Because let me tell you this: in Yoruba land, yeah, we have the Jabus, we have the Egbas, we have the Oyos, we have we have the Eguns, we have so many other languages in Yoruba land. However, as a republic, we believe that our own forebearers as a mother nature gave birth to all of us. So now the mother nature is holding all of us and say the vehicle is here. Let's go on to it and move. Somebody said, why downfall? You know what I mean? It can be any color. This is us now putting it out there for all of us to check and say, Mayegun, why not try this? Why not try that? All suggestions are completely welcome, okay? So don't see it as if to say it is the finality. But all this idea is just to say our intention is this pure and self-explanatory, okay? We are not interested in violence. We are not interested in any form of disorderliness and what have you. We are coming to install order. We are coming to move as you can tell. So this is us in the next few days. Okay. So now let me show you something. If you go, hang on, let me try something here. One sec. Last week I said, because of the little setback we had, that I was going to tell my team to start putting together the structure for this Yoruba Rescue Fund. As you would all know, right, it is beyond just a building website, okay? There's so much that's going to go behind this thing. So if you go online right now and you say, you type in www.yorubarescuefund.com. Yeah. So something should come up, right? A part of it that we currently opened. All right. This is a part of it we currently open up. You know, there's not much going on right now, okay? This is just a part to say, by the time we are done with all the designs, right, you are probably never going to recognize it anymore, okay? But now, it's just to tell you that YorubaRescueFund.com, which is going to be the base of what we are doing, is nearly ready, okay? Now, you see on this platform, yeah, this is where you are going to come to when it is ready. You will be able to sign up. Signing up means you can go on this platform, yeah, and you can put in your name, your first name, your last name. You can put in your age, which is your date of birth. You can put in your occupation, which is optional. Then you can put in your location, which means you just need to say, I live in the US, Texas, USA, California, USA, London, UK, Dubai, UAE, or wherever you are, you just put that. That is just to give us a demographic understanding of where we have all of the members. Okay. Now, when you go on this platform, when it is ready, when you sign up, you will put in your contacts. All right, because you need to be receiving newsletters. You need to be receiving updates on our programs whenever we are funding education somewhere, whenever we are funding healthcare somewhere, whenever we are funding our food bank in any part of Yoruba land, whenever we are sponsoring scholarship, whatever we are doing in any capacity, yeah, including publicity, you will be able to see all of them on this platform when they are ready or when it is ready. Then you will also be able to see events. Where do you have events? Yoruba Nation events, rallies, meetings. Which part of the world do you have meetings of Yoruba Nation going on right now? Which part of the world are they organizing fundraiser for Yoruba Nation? Where are we having rallies? Anywhere all over the world. Okay, you will see all these reports regularly on this platform. Okay, now after signing up, then there is also a place where you can also set up a direct debit. Listen, it is very easy and simple. If you have been paying for your Netflix in Nigeria, for example, if you are the type that pay for your Netflix and you know how you pay for your Netflix, yeah? So maybe that could be a good example of how to set up your direct debit. I don't know much about direct debit in Nigeria in a way, yeah? But you'll be able to now say every month, I want to be giving $1. $1. I want to be giving one pound. So you can do that. It is also optional. We encourage it. Okay, we encourage it because that your one pound, $1 is what will fund every of the Yoruba nation programs that we are going to bring closer to our people. I'm still coming to the influence, or why are we going to do this? One of the things somebody asked me, or probably muted on what do you call it, on Clubhouse when I was there the last time, was that they want things to happen quickly. They want things done now. Our people are dying, this or that, and all of that stuff. Yeah, we need to do something now, not become Father Christmas, not become giving people this and that, and all of that. And I said, well, if you look at those who are making it difficult for you to talk to them about Yoruba Nation right now, the politicians that make them poorer, they are giving them peanuts. They are giving them ridiculous things in order to keep them in the bondage that they are now. We are not doing Father Christmas. But you must give something too, to at least allow them to detach away from these rogues. Because one day, you can actually call them to kick out all these rogues one single day, and they will do it without shooting a gun. They can get rid of all these mad people once they have the trust in something that they believe is even better. Just same way they can attack you right now. If you are holding Yoruba Nation flag, you are campaigning for Yoruba Nation, and Tifnumbu boys and girls can attack you. Yeah, right now. Anywhere in Yoruba land. It's the same way we can turn the table against them. Shaving a peanut that they give them, we can get involved in their lives. Get involved and show them what we want to do. Show them what Yoruba Nation will look like. The type of nation you are telling them they should support. You can show them the character that are supporting Yoruba Nation, promoting it. When they begin to relate and all of that, I believe by half, the battle is won. Are you with me? So you can go on this same platform and say, I am giving £1. I'm giving 10. I'm giving 20. Oh, I'm going to be giving $100 every month, right? This is optional, like I said, and it is direct debit. I'll tell you what advantage that is also going to give us at some point. Now, on this platform, then you also be able to meet other Yorubas from all over the world. Yeah? Which means you can have a mini instant message on this same platform and a kind of interactive style of a page on the platform. These are things that are going to come later. But in the next few days, what we want to complete on this platform is to ensure that we redesign the page, we do all we have to do, put things there that should be there. Then after that, yeah, we're going to have the login and the setup page. You set up, you log in, you put in your details and all of that, right? And then afterward, you'll be able to make donation, okay? Which means you'll be able to say, I want to donate $1,000, £5,000, $10,000. You can do that anonymously or whatever you want it to be, okay? So all of these are going to come in later because you know one thing, all of you watching me right now, most of you are watching me from you're watching me from abroad, yeah? And you know that when it comes to data, nobody jokes with data. No one should joke with data, okay? So your data that you are going to use to set up your banking information and all of that, there must be some adequate security, back-end security. That is why the donation part of it is going to come last. So if we are able to put everything together, confirm all our sources and test run everything, including the operational wherever of it, so that when we announce it, we are not going to go break the traffic there. When you visit and visit. So now let me tell you the advantage. So by the time we all support this Yoruba Rescue Fund to come to life, what I'm about to tell you right now is going to keep you at the edge of your seat. Trust me. This is where you're going to feel like, wow. Yoruba land is a republic, a nation of over 70 million people presently in Nigeria. That is some number. And that is bigger than so many other countries right there in Africa and Europe. So if you want to plan something that must be felt, like you say, we want to stop something, we want to change something, we want to make this and that, yeah? Then you must plan big. So you see this platform, when we have, if we have 100,000 of us that decided to sign up and give $1 every month, that would automatically give us a convenient $100,000. Now, that $100,000 every month can go into the following. On this platform, we said, how about we start a program called Odudua bi-monthly markets in Yoruba land. Something that can actually serve at least more than 10 million people. How? We proposed on this platform that we, the Yoruba Rescue Fund team, can fund a process that would help our farmers in Yoruba land to make profits beyond what they can, what they've ever made, and at the same time help our local business or traders who are also suppliers of this food and all of that to supply our chain. And then if you go there twice every month, imagine we have Oduduwa bi-monthly market in Oshun. We have, let's say we have 3 in Oshun, 3 in Oyo, 3 in Ogun, 3 in Lagos, 3 in Ondo, 3 in Ekiti. Just for example, where people can go to and they can buy food stuff at 50% discount. I'm talking about processed food, because when we start, by the time we start this fund, I am going to encourage Yorubas, all of you Yorubas all over the world. You are not just going to give your $1, $2, or 1,000 or 5,000. You are also going to invest in other resources. For example, when we begin this food chain, the food bank, many of you are still going to buy trucks, cooling vans, bigger moving trucks. You are going to send them down to Nigeria. You are going to send them down to Yoruba Nation. You are going to donate them towards this cause in order to boost what we are doing. So I am not in doubt of what we are still going to. Some of you watching me right now, you are still going to donate your warehouses all over Yoruba land as our storage facilities when this program starts. Many of you right now are still going to be the field agents for this fund, who are going to make sure that all our programs are successfully implemented. So I have no doubt. But the idea to pave way for all of that is what this fund will achieve. There are many of you watching me right now who have a lot and brilliant ideas on how we can intervene and improve education in Yoruba land. Yesterday, I was reading the news and they said that Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde directed the Oyo, what do you call it, the schools in Oyo, that they must include history in their curriculum right now. Are you with me? I'm so sorry. Our people from Kwara State, like I said, everything I tell you right now, they are just things I say offhand and trying to give you a context of what this is going to do. We have our people in Kogi. We have our people, all over the place that eventually they are going to be mapped out, and you are all going to feel this. That's the point. Are you with me? So I'm giving you the idea of how this is going to be when they start working and operating. Okay. So when it comes to where to and where we should go to, of course, we'll cover everywhere, including Kwara and Kogi. So many of you are, great scholars. You are watching as the education system in Yoruba land continue to dwindle until it is completely in the mud. We are going to hire you. There are many of you who are going to be hired to work as our field agents on these whole programs, as we say, yeah? And you know why we choose this style? Is because we realize that the easiest way to warm our message into the hearts of our people is actually to gain their trust. How do you gain their trust? Is to relate with them with their everyday life. So if you can have them on our side, the battle is half won. I keep saying, okay? So many of you are, you've done so well for yourselves abroad when it comes to, in the medical field and all of that. So we will need so many of you to bring your professional expertise to bear on this whole program. So the point is, Yoruba Rescue Fund is going to lay the foundation for all those ideas that all of you have. You will bring them to us. You will bring all the resources you think you have at your disposal, so to say. Then we'll couple them with what we have, and we'll make sure that your idea become the idea of the Yoruba, sovereign nation advocates all over the world. You can be part of this, but we need a foundation. The foundation is Yoruba Rescue Fund. By Friday, I should be able to present to you a kind of 50% completed platform. And like I told you, it is beyond building just websites. There's going to be a group of IT professionals that are going to be working behind the scene. Those who are going to ensure that your details and everything that goes or ever shared on that platform is totally safe. Are you with me? And it is hacker proof as well. You don't want to associate with a platform that is vulnerable to hacking. So all of this requires a serious back-end work. And that is why I am going to request for your, what do you call it, your further patience. But we are nearly there. This close. We will be there completely very soon. So the last time I spoke to you about our money, which is the outstanding balance of what we raised and what we have been spending so far. So I'm going to give you a rough estimate again, just to give you something that we can call a catch-up. So in the last 2.5 months, we have raised, so far, we have raised over 22 million naira. And indeed, we have received over 21 million naira of this fund we have raised. And also under the period, during this period under review as well, we have also spent over 15 million from our money. But in the last few days, I have also made a release of some certain resources as well. One of them is the 500,000 naira monthly welfare package that we put together for Alano and Deputy Alano. I have paid that for this month, and talking about cutting our cost as well. So our balance right now is now hovering around 8,600 pounds, now which puts us just barely over barely over 5 million naira. Now with what we have, 5 million naira, and what we plan to do earlier, I have been briefed that you know what, the billboard that we paid for, a month billboard that we paid for, all of them are kind of coming to an end now. Our 1 month rent is due, so they've given me a new bill. This new bill is coming down to it's coming down to 800,000 naira, which is 100,000 naira per the billboard, and we've got 10, right? So their bill stands at 1 million naira, and I'm currently still kind of having a chat around that, because I told you the last time, should we pay to extend this billboard publicity for another month? And then, or should we pay to use another means again, to reach the people, instead of increasing the numbers of the billboard, which will cost us over 200,000 a piece? Then we decided that we'll consider both. This is what I come up with. I will make available 1 million naira to pay for the extension of the publicity billboard that we have done so far. And then I will also make available another 500,000 naira, which is for us to kind of fund another maybe 500,000 to 1 million mobile numbers for bulk SMS. Just tell them about Yoruba Nation. If 1 million people can get that message, somehow they can't pretend not to get them. So which means that we have another 500,000 naira put aside. I haven't spent this. I'm proposing, remember. So if we do that, and then on the issue of the billboard, I've had people who contacted me personally, and they said that they want to fund one. I had somebody who contacted me on behalf of their own husband. She said, my husband wanted to pick up one of those billboards for somewhere in Kwara, and they want to know what it's going to cost to actually pay for one and get it down to wherever they want it to. I said, well, distance is also an issue, but if anybody is ready to pay the 200,000 naira for that billboard, whatever is the extra on it, we can always pay for that. It simply means that instead of us having to pay for another extra 250, 270, 200,000 for billboard, if somebody says, oh, I would like to have one, and I'm going to pay the 200,000 for it, and then they say, oh, where are you taking that to? We're taking it to Kogi. We know that the charges for a billboard in Lagos cannot be compared to the charges for the same billboard that's been taken down to Kogi by the same agents. So what we have to do is that we can come in. You get what I mean now? So if you are interested, you can always say, Mayegun, I will pay in the 200K for this also place. And then if the agent says, oh, it's going to cost us 250,000, we will pay the 50,000. Okay. So this is the procedure I want to use to increase the number of the billboards now, instead of investing all our money on it as we speak. Okay. So we'll extend this one we have paid for. We encourage everyone to pick one if they want to. Then we use other means to reach more people. Again, when it comes to this Yoruba Nation advocacy. And then the other part is that we should always make a reservation for at least between 1 million naira and 1.5 million naira for as emergency fund for Oluye Sunday Igbowo, which I have made secured of as I'm talking to you. So if there's any need for us to make available urgent fund for Oluye, the last time I spoke to him, he said, I will tell you when I do. I'm going to need it, but I will tell you when I am going to need it. So as I'm talking to you right now, after making all this proposal and all of that, and at the same time remembering that we don't want to empty our bank, we don't want to empty all the money to the point that there's nothing left again. So if we have to spending between spending between 2 and 3 million in the next couple of days won't be a bad idea. Remember, I am proposing. You can tell me I'm wrong. Mayegu, no. This is what we're going to do. I will listen. All right. However, this is where we are. There's so much to look forward to. And listen, Yoruba Rescue Fund, this fund, that fund, this one or that one. If you don't take it as yours, it's never going to succeed. It won't succeed. It's just an idea. And the only thing that will make it happen is if you own it, if you take it. When the Yoruba Rescue Fund is ready and we say, oh, yeah, let's go, you have to take it as your project, promote it, send it everywhere, make it your everyday mandate. If we can raise and get up to 1 million people who signed up as Yorubas worldwide, that means you can go and rest and say, it's just a matter of time. The Yoruba nation will be here, but the Yorubas will be ready, far ready by the time that nation arrive. So let's do it. Let's take the walk. Call your brothers and sisters. Hold everybody's hand. And if they say it's impossible, tell them to try us. These are my proposal. No action has been taken yet. You can advise me if you think there's other way around it. But before I do that, you will need to excuse me for a minute. I am going to go and refill. And afterward, I'm going to open the line. When I open the line, I want you to tell me what I've missed out in what I presented to you. I want you to tell me whatever it is that doesn't sound right in what I presented, and I'm going to be listening to all of you. And whatever that is, again, you can take a moment now. There was a time that you have over 2,000 of you watching Mayegun's Diary Political on YouTube. But as I'm talking to you right now, only 700 of you were able to drop their offerings. Now, this is a breaking time. Drop that offering, like that video, subscribe on Mayegun's Diary Political, share this broadcast. When I come back, I'll begin to take calls. Don't go anywhere.
Liar.